What's up, guys? My name is Xolile. I'm also called Box on stage, and I'm a guitarist, and I also tutor math and physical science.
Being in the choir.
Yeah, guys, we just finished.
Yeah,
We just finished, and yeah, it was a good service. It was a good service. So yeah, right now I'm outside, and there's a lot of noise because we're on level 3, so there's a lot of people outside also. But as you can see, there are a lot of buildings around here. Right there, it's where Ndonia Manzi stays. So Ndonia Manzi is an artist. She sings Afro soul, and she's also a backing singer. She used to back Bosoli Mahlangu, and now she's backing Ubusi Hadeb and other artists also. So yeah, I'm a guitarist, and also if you look that side, you'll see a building. That side is Sunny Park. So it is okay. It's not so peaceful, but I guess because I'm isolated here, and because of lockdown and everything, I'm able to be productive also. So it's a good space, I could say.
Hello everyone at home. Welcome to another edition of Nostar. It's me, your man, Monty with an I. I'm not alone, as you can see. I'm with these beautiful chiquitas of mine. On my right hand side,
I'm Unity Rambau.
And on my left hand side,
I'm Debbie Ngube.
Yeah, we're at it again. This is the show whereby we take an artist and then we take you through their communities. They tell you what inspired them to be who they are. You know, they say the community take care of you, and then at the end of the day you have to take care of the community. No man is an island. There is people that influence in everything that you be doing. So tonight we're going to have our special guest who's going to take us through their journey and everything that they're doing and where they come from, who inspired them. Ganjan. You know, Uncle Pops Ekone in Espaza shop will have maybe contributed something into your doing. So that is basically what we're doing in the show.
Okay, today in studio I have Xolile Ngumalo, who goes by the stage name Box. Hello, Xolile.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, so can you please just tell me about Xolile as a person, how you got to become a musician, and what kind of musician you are, and all that?
Yeah, I come from a very odd upbringing. I was an A student at home, in primary and in some parts in high school. So you know, when you grow up in a family and you become an A student or whatever, they have hopes for you. Mm-hmm. So my family was hoping that I would go into school, go into school and become a doctor, become an engineer or something. Eventually, one day I sat down with myself in first year and I asked myself, what do girls love? And girls love guys who sing, or so I thought. And I couldn't sing. So the next best thing for me to do was to play an instrument. And I decided on playing a guitar because of how cool musicians look when playing guitar, you know, like stage, Spanish music and all of those, you know. So I thought, no, I'll play guitar, I'll be a rock star one day. And yeah, that's me. I also tutor. Okay. I tutor math and physical sciences for primary grades and for undergrad varsity.
Okay, so is that what you went to school for? Because you mentioned that you were in varsity when you decided to do music. Did you go to school for tutoring or?
Yeah, tutoring was sort of an idea. Remember, from home, they wanted me to become an engineer or a doctor or something, and I enrolled to become an engineer. But then, being in engineering and the realities with engineers today, it's a different space because there's a lot of competition because a lot of people want to study engineering. They want to become engineers. But also, I was this guy who was ambitious enough to want to be filthy rich. You know, I just wanted to be too rich, offensively rich. I wanted to fly a helicopter from Mpumalanga to Magenbing here just for coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, Box. How did that come around?
Jazzbox. I'm in a band. 2018, beginning of 2018, I joined this band named Piacevole Cadenza. It's a very nice band with very nice musicians. We play jazz, African modern jazz. We play Afro soul and Afro pop also. And we've got 5 instrumentalists and 2 singers. So I'm one of the 7 basically. And you know, when you get into the band, our vocalist Sia gives people names, you know. So the guy who plays keys, his name is D Minor, and they gave him that name. There is Ninja, who has always been Ninja, so changing his name would not be. So when I went to the band, I was given the name Jazzbox because I play guitars. You know that type of guitar? A jazzbox is the type of guitar that is played by jazz musicians like about Josh Benson and all those people. So I was given a name after that guitar because I'm a guitarist who plays jazz. Though I've never owned a jazz box.
Okay, so you were named after a guitar.
Yes, I was named after a guitar.
Okay, because you play guitar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So like during this pandemic, how is it affecting you? Like what challenges are you getting due to this pandemic that has affected like the world?
Yeah, the pandemic has affected, I guess, every musician or every artist negatively. You know, you hear things like when you go into a clothing shop, there are certain clothing shops that won't open, and in those clothing shops, you are also regulated on what to sell. Yeah, but so I could think from artists who do things like fashion and so on. They've also been affected. So with musicians, the fact that we can't perform either in church or anywhere else has taken a very strange toll on us. I mean, when lockdown came, I lost gigs in Mpumalanga, in Joburg at the State Theatre also. So there was this project that we were doing at the State Theatre, and it was my first theatre project. So yeah, basically lockdown took us off of that. But yeah, on the hindsight, it has given us time to sit, reflect on ourselves, and to sort of advance our playing and grow also in it. So I'm pretty sure that by the time we lockdown a lot of artists will be like next level.
Yeah, true. I'm very sorry for your loss, hey. But thank you for coming, hey.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you, and we out.
Shout out to Link Up Sessions.
Actually, my favorite too is the Dimple Drama again. And so I'm here with Lwa, the founder of Tomboy. So anyway, we're gonna start our drive and then we'll see how this interview goes.
I'm excited.
You said you're nervous.
I am.
I don't know why though.
Hi guys, my name is Lwa, short for Luandile, and I'm the founder of a brand called Tomboy. I'm actually wearing one of golf t-shirts right now. Yeah, Tomboy with an I basically. So the brand is an LGBT community kind of brand. It actually caters for women.
Yeah.
Let's just say whether you're a tomboy or whether you're feminine, the brand is for you. Well, our designs are unisex, I can say that. We have a lot of stuff, right? T-shirts, hoodies, I can name them, but it basically embraces people that are different, people that are gender non-conforming, you know. And our aim is to actually place or have a mark in this world that, you know what, there are people that are different out there, and it's okay to be different, because some people are actually coming out now and they feel different. They feel like they are wrong for being tomboy, whether you're gay or whether you're straight, and the brand actually promotes and embraces that individuality or that difference, you know. So our goal is to actually have everyone with the brand, but right now it's basically for females. It's hard for guys to actually buy the brand because they feel like they're not tomboy and whatnot. It's not basically about that. You're a tomboy or not to wear the brand.
Yeah.
But yes, our basic target market are females, women.
Yeah,
gay and straight.
that's actually what I wanted to ask, because I do see that the brand is mostly worn by females.
Yeah.
But here and there I see a guy or two wearing it, So I was like, okay, you say it's for females, but
We have
I
guys.
think it would actually be amazing to open it up to the males as well.
Absolutely.
Of course, I get what you're saying, that they may feel a bit, I don't know, weird to wear a brand called Tomboy, but I don't think it's a.
I actually had this advisor who was
Yeah.
like, is the brand for tomboys only? I told him, no, it's not for tomboys. But I want guys to be involved as well, to know that they can actually wear the brand as well.
Yeah.
But right now, I can see that it's difficult for guys to wear the brand. I feel like I've had a chat with 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah.
They said they have a feeling people are going to judge them if they're gay.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe why are they wearing a brand written tomboy, And right now, I know at the end of the day, the bigger goal is to have everyone wear the brand.
Yeah.
But right now, since they're not comfortable wearing it as yet, I think it's because we don't have male models as well.
Yeah.
Well, when we recruited in November, I did have a couple of guys. That is why I started posting this guy. I want guys to be comfortable as well. They can wear the
They
brand.
can wear it as well.
Yeah, so right now the focus is not ready to bring people. Let me just continue with the ones we have.
Yeah.
And then with time, we're going to make sure we're pushing the guys to wear the brand as well. Yeah.
Okay. So I actually, I don't remember quite how I came across your brand, but when I did, I flipped through, the Instagram, and I was like, yes, here is a brand for us.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know anyway how many brands there are for the LGBT
That's the
community,
thing.
but
That's
I
the
feel like
thing,
in South
yeah.
Africa, this is the one that stands up a lot.
I'm glad you actually mentioned that. 'Cause
Yeah.
The thing is, when I started the brand, it's a long story about how I came up with Tomboy.
Yeah.
But when we started, I saw a gap, in the market that there are so many clothing brands, but there isn't a specific clothing brand that will cater for the LGBT community.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? I know for sure, we as the LGBT community love clothing, and anything that embraces who you are or how different you are, people love that.
Yeah.
For example, you'd find Pride t-shirts. People love those Pride t-shirts, but having a brand that is just gonna stand is okay. As in, this is a Tomboy brand.
Yeah.
People actually love that as well. So when I saw the response, when I started the brand, it wasn't easy. I had to push promotion, I had to get models and whatnot. But seeing the way people respond, I can see this can actually go far.
Yeah.
And for a South African brand, with competitors, yes, there are competitors that actually make other clothing brands, but a brand that specifically caters for the LGBT community, there aren't so many.
Yeah.
So I saw we can actually take this far.
Yeah, I mean, I think just like any company, it's never easy to start from scratch. Trust me, I don't know how many things I've done. Not necessarily that you quit along the way, but as time goes, you kind of learn what works for you, what doesn't. How to go about things. But I think, in my opinion, anyway. Like you say, the LGBT community love clothing. They love dressing.
Absolutely.
And for me, from what I see, your brand is recognized. It might not yet be recognized by, I don't know, the bigger
companies,
markets, but it's there.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's there.
Yeah.
I see that. So what I actually want to ask, in your goal or your future projection, where do you see the brand going? What would you love for this brand?
That's a beautiful question, actually. For me, as the brand owner, I want the brand to dominate South Africa and the world. It's not just about selling online and that's it. For me, I want it to go in stores. To make awareness with there are brands out there. There are people that are different.
Yeah.
And people need to accept that. you know. With all we in South Africa, so
Yeah.
there are so many killings and violence against people that are different.
Yeah.
So Tomboy as a brand wants to put it out there. As in, there are people that are different.
Yeah.
And for us, and one thing I love about South Africa is that it was the first country apparently to accept people that are different, people that are the LGBT community.
Okay.
And for Tomboy, I wanted to dominate worldwide,
Yeah.
put South Africa on the map, you know. But yeah, that's the goal, to go worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you were to wake up one day, say with an email
Yeah.
from one of the biggest brands, I mean, I'm not even talking about just clothing brand per se, but say, I mean, we've got sneakers, we've got I mean, in the world of creativity, there's so many different things you can play with.
Yeah.
Which brand would you want to collaborate with, and how would you feel waking up one day to an email from them?
Yo. It would have to be Off-White.
Yeah.
Because I think the founder is Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
I look up to him. He now handles Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
So it would be Off-White or I don't know, Gucci as well.
Yeah.
There's something about Gucci that I like. But a collab from those two companies.
Yeah.
Yo,
You reckon?
yeah.
So what? Okay, what would you want to do exactly with them? Would it be to collaborate? Would it be to? Okay, so would you want them to do basically? Let me say maybe for your brand to be under them, or just to collaborate and no connections.
I think it would just be to collaborate. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to be under another brand. I'm not too sure, but that's not a goal. But
Yeah.
I want to collaborate. You know, probably Off-White featuring.
Yeah.
Have you seen those pictures where there's the Off-White and mixed with Louis Vuitton or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
All
It would
right.
be nice.
So that's what you would want to do.
Absolutely.
That's yeah, I think it's yeah, for me, I mean, if it's something that you started, I don't know, I mean, business wise, people feel like it's better to sell I don't know, whatever company you may have started, and you know, then you have these big bucks now to go start
Yo,
something
hell
else,
to the no.
but I feel like it's
Yes,
something close to you.
One thing I know for sure, Gucci, probably one day there's gonna be an offer where someone is gonna come with like huge money and tell you, Gucci, sell me a brand. I'm probably gonna give you, typically example, 10 million.
Yeah.
Give me a brand. I would never do that, even if it's 20 million.
Yeah.
For me, Tomboy is gonna be a legacy.
True.
Yeah. So
True.
I'm not willing to sell. Have you watched the movie Acrimony?
Yes.
Yeah. The guy where he was offered.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and then at the end he declined the offer. It was difficult. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be.
Of course,
difficult.
it's money that you probably have never
when I-
seen in your life, and somebody's just
Exactly.
saying, "Look,
Yo.
just give me
Bruh.
this, and I'll offer you."
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a tough decision.
Yeah.
But knowing Gucci where I'm going, and knowing Gucci, that person is gonna offer me 10 million, for example. But if I hold on to my brand, I'm gonna make more than that in the future. So I'm not willing to sell. Hell to the no.
Okay, I get you. All right, so I think another thing for me is I'm someone who really loves people who start from the ground up.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who obviously who grew up in families where the parents have already done the groundwork.
Yeah.
You're born into money. It's easy to start something when you have money.
Yeah.
But for those of us who are literally starting from ground zero, probably even minus Lord knows what, you know, my mom, like, I have a thing, like, you know, I don't know, me and my heart are drawn to people like that who are not afraid to start something from scratch. I mean, obviously, if you start a company, there are things that will require money. There are things that will require for you to take out what you don't have in order to achieve a specific thing.
Yeah.
What challenges have you gone through starting Tomboy from literally nothing to where it is now?
Bruh, there are so many, I'm not gonna lie, and it hasn't been easy. Number one, financial challenges, and having a family that doesn't really see or support your dream is something different as well. Because if they support it, they'd give you money, you know, to do the important stuff for the business. But knowing what you don't have that backup can be quite difficult. For me, I had to. When I started the brand, I was still in. No, I think I just missed it. Okay, when the idea came, I was still in university, and I knew I was gonna drop out at the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
For me, university wasn't really working out, and I found out that there's one thing I wanted to do is clothing, anything that has to do with fashion. At that time, I didn't know I was gonna have a clothing brand. So when I found out which years I wanna have a clothing brand, and I understood which having a business is gonna need money. So when I dropped out, found a job to support the brand. So when I got the job, I was able to produce merchandise for. At that time, I didn't have models, but it helped me. It helped my finances, which was to purchase for like T-shirts and stuff. When I met Pilo was the first model I met. When I met her, like 2 days after, she told me it was okay, sure, she has friends that would like to join, and I think there were like 5 or 6 of them in total. So I knew which years I had to make merchandising out for a certain number of people. So thank God I had a job. Otherwise, if you're gonna start a business without having a family that's gonna support you, you're gonna need a job. Because at the end of the day, to start something, you're gonna need some finance. So it wasn't easy, but I think getting a job the first time, it was a startup. It helped, like a lot. And then I stopped working for that company. I'm like solely focusing on Tomboy now.
Okay, so that's all you're doing. Nothing else. You have no job.
Absolutely.
You're literally
self-employed,
paying your bills off of Tomboy.
Absolutely, yeah.
See, that's why, like, people, you can't be asking for discounts and it kills us. It kills us. It really does.